How do you actually edit commentary shorts that go viral? Most people think copying a viral video is the fastest way to get views, but that's exactly why their videos get stuck at 20 or 30,000 views. If you want to recreate a viral short, don't copy the entire video. Copy the format and improve it. That's how you stand out. In this video, I'll show you exactly how I recreate viral commentary shorts, along with a few tricks that almost nobody talks about. The first step is finding the original clip. If you're recreating a YouTube short, check the description first because many creators credit the original source. If you can't find it there, search a few keywords related to the video or simply take a screenshot and use Google Lens. Most of the time, you'll find the original clip in just a few minutes. Now let's talk about the most important part of the entire process, the script. A lot of beginners think they need to write a brand new script, but you don't. Instead, take the transcript from the original video and improve it. Copy the YouTube Shorts link, paste it into a transcript website, and copy the transcript. Then open Claude AI and paste it in. I usually ask Claude to keep the same length, the same pacing, and the same storytelling flow, but rewrite everything in a more engaging way. I also ask it to create a stronger hook and finish with a question that encourages people to comment. When Claude gives you the script, don't just copy the first result. Read it carefully. If the hook isn't strong enough, ask for 5 better hooks. If the ending feels weak, ask for 5 more engaging questions. Here's another trick. Open the comments on the original video. If you notice people arguing about something or sharing different opinions, use that topic as your ending question. People love sharing their opinions, and a great question can generate a lot more comments, which gives your short a better chance of reaching more viewers. The goal isn't to copy someone else's content. The goal is to take the idea, improve it, and make it your own. Now let's generate the voiceover. Your voice becomes part of your channel's identity, so don't ignore this step. I use ElevenLabs because it creates realistic AI voices. Paste your final script into ElevenLabs and generate the same voice 3 times. Every version pronounces certain words a little differently, so instead of fixing awkward pronunciations later, you can simply choose the best one while editing. Now let's bring everything into CapCut. Import your voiceover and your clips. The first thing I always edit is the voiceover.
Everyone thought this young cyclist was being rude.
Remove every silent gap so there's never a moment where viewers lose interest.
Cyclist was being rude, and some even said he should be disqualified. Because during the race, he suddenly snatched a cardboard sign from a female fan, leaving
Once the voiceover is clean, arrange the clips to match exactly what's being said. If the narrator talks about a football player, show that player immediately. If they're talking about a dog, don't wait 5 seconds to show it. Match every visual with the narration. Your first clip should be shorter than 3 seconds, because the first few seconds decide whether someone keeps watching or swipes away. I always start with a quick zoom animation and a whoosh sound effect to create instant movement.
Everyone thought this
After that, switch to a new clip every 3 or 4 seconds. It doesn't always have to be a new video clip. It can be a zoom, a caption animation, motion tracking, or a sound effect. The important thing is that something is always changing on the screen because movement keeps people watching.
rude, and some even said he should be disqualified. Everyone thought this young cyclist was being rude, and some even said he should be disqualified because during the race, he suddenly snatched a cardboard sign from a female fan.
Finally, the moment your voiceover ends, cut the video immediately. Don't leave extra footage at the end because it hurts your audience retention. And remember one golden rule: every visual should support exactly what the narrator is saying. If viewers have to guess what's happening, they'll lose interest. Now let me show you exactly how I edit this commentary short from start to finish.
Rude, and some even said being rude, and some even said rude, and some rude, and some even said he should be disqualified. Race, he suddenly win, and after crossing the finish line as the winner, everyone thought this young this young this young cyclist was being rude. He should be disqualified. He should be disqualified. Suddenly snatched a cardboard. Suddenly snatched a card. He suddenly snatched a cardboard sign. He suddenly snatched a cardboard sign from a female fan, leaving the crowd completely shocked. But what no one realized was that his reason was actually brilliant. He knew a steep downhill section was coming up, so he used the cardboard as a shield against the freezing wind. And after crossing the finish line as the winner, he even went back to apologize to the fan. Everyone thought this young cyclist was being rude, and some even said he should be disqualified because during the race, he suddenly snatched a cardboard sign from a female fan, leaving the crowd completely shocked. But what no one realized was that his reason was actually brilliant. He knew a steep downhill section was coming up, so he used the cardboard as a shield against the freezing wind. And after crossing the finish line as the winner, he even went back to apologize to the fan.